Welcome to Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. This podcast delivers insights on what makes businesses, teams, and people successful based on real-life business experiences. Following a career with America's largest associations, JP Murray founded the Murray Company, one of Washington, D.C.'s most successful consulting firms. The company was acquired successfully and enabled him to launch JP Murray Racing, a business development and sponsorship agency for auto racing teams. Here is JP.
Hello, everyone. It's JP Murray with the Push to Pass podcast. Today, it's been a bit since I've spoken with you, so I'm going to skip all the prelude. We're going to go right to the content today. It's a Monday morning. We're heading into the fourth quarter as I record this. And you know what that means? Time is running out to make this year what you said it would be and keep the promises that you've made. There's a finish line before you, and while the end of the year is an imaginary assessment time, I'll admit it is the scoreboard that everyone looks at. So let's set this up for success. Sometimes my podcasts are frankly for me. I'm the main audience. It's what I need to hear, and I'm pep talking myself. Today's one of those days, and maybe it's also something you need to hear as well. So let's talk about finishing that fourth quarter strong. Number one, I want you to tell yourself the truth. Before you can finish strong, you have to start with reality, and reality requires honesty. I skipped the due diligence on a company and its operations because I was desperate for a deal. I wanted it so badly that I ignored the red flags. Desperation makes you stupid and you don't do the things that you should. Second thing was I spent too much time on clients that sucked time and energy away from me and didn't deliver value for the company. This fourth quarter is the time that you ought to let those folks go. Because here's what happens. You get out of balance, holding on to relationships that felt good but weren't moving the business forward. Some cases, they didn't feel good either. They were just toxic. You need to let those go in the fourth quarter so you can focus on the things that are most promising. The next thing is, man, if there's ever a time to let your managers do what they can, now's the time. I made the mistake of holding middle managers back. You know, the middle can get boring for high performers or aspirational folks. And I should have allowed those people that are on my team that wanted to grow to try things and take risks, even outside of their scope. I should have trusted them more instead of controlling everything. Next mistake I made kept me from achieving the fourth quarter success. I want to be more liked than delivering the candid facts. If there's a time that you need tough conversations, it's in the fourth quarter. I didn't want to be the bad guy, but that's not real leadership. That's just avoiding the situation. So those are my mistakes. Now, my question for you is, what do you need to review today? What truth are you avoiding and what mistakes are you repeating that you haven't admitted to yet? The next thing I want to chat about is play through it. We've acknowledged reality. Now what? We've got to play through some problems. Do you have a mental block? Play through it. A problem that needs to be fixed? Play through that. An opportunity with risk? Execute, push, play through it. In almost every business case, there's an option of thinking more or actually beginning the steps to fix, solve, or experience the advantage. And here's the truth. Nike's motto, just do it. Man, that might be the most simple and effective business advice of all time. Not think about it, not plan for it, not wait for the perfect moment. Just do it. I see it every day. Leaders who know what needs to be done, but keep circling and analyzing and waiting for more certainty. Meanwhile, the competitors are moving, opportunities are closing, time is disappearing. Fourth quarter is not the time for hesitation. Time to execute. So whatever that thing is, the conversation you've been avoiding, the decision you've been delaying, the risk you've been overthinking, this week take the first step. Not the perfect step, but the first one. Start to play through because, man, that builds momentum. The last thing I want to cover is Know the difference between real deals and hope in your pipeline. In the fourth quarter, you're probably speaking to more prospects, companies that think they have remaining budget, or they're planning for next year, or they're just taking more of those calls. The activity increases. Your pipeline looks full, but is it real or just conversation? Here's how you sort it out. Ask these 5 questions. Don't move forward until you get clear answers from your prospect. Number 1, do you make the decision as someone else involved? If they can tell you who the decision maker is, you're not talking to the right person, and you need to include that person. And oh, by the way, the person that is the non-decision maker that has to take it to a decision maker, they hardly ever get the right decision for you. That's been my experience. Number 2, when do you want to decide? They say soon, or we're exploring options. It's not a timeline. You got to get really when they want to make the call. Number 3, do you have the money now to start? Budget allocated for next year is different from budget approval. Know which one you're dealing with. Number 4, who else are you speaking with? Are you talking to other competitors? If they're not going to tell you, I don't know if you're in a real conversation or not. They just might be on a fishing expedition and you're going along for the ride. If you're in a comparison shopping exercise, I want to know that. And number 5, what happens if you don't make a decision on this? This may be the most important question, because if nothing bad happens by doing nothing, they don't have enough urgency. They don't have enough pain or pleasure that's going to be gained by doing work with you. Without the urgency, you're probably not going to have a deal. Know the answer to these questions because you actually asked them and they told you, more than getting it from a conversation that you had. Ask these things direct. It's going to be a breakthrough for you. So here's the reality check for today, for me and you. Tell yourself the truth. Play through it. Know the difference between deals and hope. Ask the hard questions and qualify ruthlessly. The fourth quarter is for finishers. It separates those who really can finish strong, and they tend to do it over and over again. I wish you the best in your fourth quarter. Hope this content's been helpful, and I can't wait to speak to you next week on the Push to Pass podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. If you would like to sponsor Push to Pass, send an email to jp@jpmurray.com. Follow JP on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. His website is jpmurray.com. Until next time, push yourself to pass the competition. Thanks for listening.